Welcome into RedRaiders.com. I'm Krista Pirtle here at the USA, where Texas Tech takes down number 4 Baylor 84-78. Now, y'all, it's about time. Texas Tech has had so many close games. 4 of their last 5 Big 12 contests came down to a one-possession game with time running out, fewer than a minute left on the clock, and the ball just did not bounce Texas Tech's way. Tonight, it did. But one thing, if you watch this game here or on TV, you noticed the court storming, but you also saw that the Tech guys were like, high five, and made their way to the locker rooms. They didn't jump around like they did when they beat Oklahoma here last year. They weren't on guys' shoulders. They weren't losing their minds. They were just like, okay, on to the next one. And it's that kind of mindset that is going to be huge for Texas Tech. Yes, this win is definitely a confidence booster. Keenan Evans said after the game, he's like, we know that we could have been doing this. You know, they let a win over Kansas slip through their fingers on Saturday. Quick turnaround, take care of business against Baylor, and now they have a couple days before they go to Morgantown on Saturday to take on West Virginia. But back to this game. Texas Tech got off to a phenomenal start. They were up by 12 with less than 5 minutes into the game. And then Baylor finally got on the board, not by LeConte or Motley, who are their 2 best guys, but Terry Maston, who came in off the bench. He finished with a career-high 22 points. It was Maston early, and then it was LeConte late. In the last 6:13 of the first half, he had 12 of Baylor's 14 points. He made threes, he made free throws. He was just everywhere. He could not be stopped. So Texas Tech was up by 12 at one point. Then behind LeConte, Baylor got back into the ballgame, actually led by 4 at the half. Then things started out in the second half. Baylor came out shooting about 4 for 7 from the floor, couldn't seem to miss. Motley, after going scoreless in the first half, got going a bit in the second half, and Coach Beard went, I had no confidence in our guys stopping Baylor, so we went to a zone. And in that zone, they held Baylor scoreless for almost 5 minutes, which allowed Texas Tech to get back into this game and take a lead. But also, while that defense was huge to really get Texas Tech some extra possessions, if you will, y'all, Texas Tech shot 61.9%, scored 52 points in the second half alone against the best defensive team in the Big 12 and the 9th best team in the country. Why? Shot selection. Texas Tech took 5 threes in the second half on 21 shots. They were driving the basketball. You saw it from Keenan Evans, Naeem Stevenson, Justin Gray was there. Zach Smith always catches it close to inside. It was great shot selection, and if they made it to the basket, but didn't make that shot, then they got fouled and went to the free throw line. Texas Tech finished shooting 43 shots from the charity stripe tonight. They only made 30, so that wasn't fantastic. The guys definitely need to work on those free throws. But it was, 30 of 84 points at the stripe with time standing still. Texas Tech was aggressive, and they won because of their aggressive play, not just because of 30 points at the free throw line, but they put the Bears in foul trouble. Manu LeCompte, with more than 8 minutes left to play, picks up his 4th foul, and then he says a little something to pick up a technical foul. So that's 2 fouls in like an instant, which fouls him out. He's done. He's on the bench with 16 points. They can't have him anymore. So now it's up to Jake Lindsey to be the point guard for Baylor. King McClure is in at the 2 guard, while Al Freeman didn't travel with the team. A team policy issue, I believe, is what that deal was. So then that has to go on. Ish Wainwright ended up fouling out for Baylor, as did Jake Lindsey. It was that foul trouble that really helped Texas Tech keep going. Now offensively, Tech finished shooting 51% from the floor. Keenan Evans had a quiet 23. You think that he played a good game, then you look down and go, I didn't realize he had at least 20 points. So Keenan did well. Naeem Stevenson with another great game, 21 points, 5 assists, no turnovers. Big improvement from Naeem. Yes, he had 20 last game, but it was the no turnovers. That was good to see from Naeem. Zach Smith had 11, and Justin Gray had a double-double with 13 points, 10 boards. He had 5 offensive boards. Tech had 8 offensive boards. If you think back, right before that LeConte foul and technical, Justin Gray is shooting free throws. He has 2. makes the first one, misses the second one, but gets his own miss and puts it in for the layup. So it's a 3-point swing for Texas Tech instead of 2. Now, obviously, I could keep going on talking about the assists, the turnovers, the fact that Texas Tech ran its man motion offense against the Baylor zone in the second half. We could get into all that, but we would be here all night, and you would not want to watch a video that long. So head on over to LubbockOnline.com and RedRaiders.com for more on this game in Texas Tech basketball, as they've got another tough game ahead in Morgantown. For now, I'm Krista Pirtle. We'll catch you next time.